turning into one. The war in Syria now essentially has spilled over into Iraq and into Lebanon. There's actual fighting going on. There are bombings, suicide bombings on both sides. Hezbollah, Al-Qaeda in Iraq and the Levant, they're running all around in here. We've got these countries in orange, Jordan and Turkey. They're being increasingly pulled into this. They don't want to be involved, but they're getting pulled into the conflict zone that really goes all along here. This is a sectarian war. That's all this is right along here. And what's interesting about that is that you look at that war through this context now, you see that all the big Sunni states, well, particularly these ones, they really care about what's happening here. And, oh, the main Shia state, Iran, which is the biggest Shia state by far with 70 million people, they're also fighting a proxy war. All this is coming together, but guess what? That also means that the things in the Middle East that we could care about, oil, stability, terrorism, they're all at risk right now. So the question is, should we care about that? And that's where I want to go to the table. Guys, I literally made a little Mideast portfolio of issues that I wanted to sort of pass around and see what you think of all the reasons that we could care about the Middle East this year. I've got terrorism, stability, geopolitics, humanitarianism, oil supply. Maybe we should put a gold star on that. I want you to tell me which of these either is most compelling for you or so not compelling that it should be removed from the table entirely, stricken from the record. Mr. Cain, I defer to you.
The gold star is, of course, the #1 interest the United States has in the Middle East, oil supply. Cool. While we have become energy independent in the sense that we're capable through shale oil and gas of providing for our own needs right now, oil supply across this world is one of the major movers of wealth. And the United States has a vested interest in ensuring that remains stable. Stability, which you have as your second, I would just like to say, stability is not an end of itself. It is a means to achieving these other things. So we need stability to ensure there is a stable global oil supply. Stability for stability's sake, not really a virtue unless it leads to one of these things.
And then I would say next would come geopolitics.